since these are wood scraps from the hardware store, there's still, like, I assume that people bought these ones before and probably just went and returned them because whatever reason. And so there's still some staples in here. I'm just gonna pull them out. They're actually coming out pretty easy. I don't even have to try hard. But one of my issues I have is just that I don't know how long these things are, but they're really, really long. And yeah, I don't really have the proper kind of space for these. But I'm just gonna try to bing it and cut it to the size that I need. I took the measurements I need of the being inside the RV. And like I said, it's hot out here. I'm already drenched in sweat. But aside from that, I'm gonna try to hurry up and get this done. Oh man, I totally forgot the instructions. I mean the measurements. It's 52 inches. 52 inches, right here. I think that'll work. Just to show you guys, this is some line that I'm going to cut. And I've got it lined up with this bench, basically. I'm going to be putting the saw right here in the middle, which, I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, there we go. Here's the line, so I shouldn't be able to hit any of this. I got to clamp down on this side, and I got it clamped down on this side, which gives me pretty much the maximum stability that I can get. Oh. Trying to figure out what would be the best way about going here would be. So yeah, I'm basically gonna have one of these ventilations, vent holes, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna build this box to pretty much have it going through here, and I'm gonna put a hole in there, and then basically just kind of route it over to the laptop. I wonder if I got some tubing. So I'm not entirely sure if I got the measurements even nearly right, and I'm basically going to eyeball this a lot because that's all I can really do. think I may have to be cutting a little bit more. So I'm just gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go out there and cut this a little bit more. I'll be right back. Okay, I just cut a little bit more of this part right here. Just here. I'm hoping it'll fit a little better now. And I'm hoping I didn't do too much. I mean, it's better, but it's still giving me a gap. Okay. Back to cutting. Okay, and I went and took off a little bit more. So hopefully now it'll fit. Yep. I think that will do it. I also seem to think that, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, RVs, travel trailers, fifth wheels, they never are completely straight. I think that this wall has a slight bow in it, so it's giving me just a tiny bit of gap, but you know, I'm gonna probably end up filling it with duct tape or something inside. At least I hope I can do that. We're gonna have to figure out a way to accomplish that. Anyway, so I think now I'm going to. What's gonna be the next part here? I think the next part is gonna be doing the side, which I'm gonna have to. That's where I'm really gonna have to go and get some good measurements. And by good measurements, I mean good measurements. So I really just want to be getting the wood, box wood, that I'm going to build and paint and everything, up to that point. I'm going to drill a hole in there, and then I plan on just making a tubing that just reaches around, and hopefully will reach the laptop, which it should. And well, the only types of tubing that I could find and afford, which it's basically dryer ventilation, and so the smallest I could find, the smallest I could find was only 4-inch. They don't really go any smaller than 4-inch, and then I was able to find an adapter piece that goes from 4-inch down to 2-inch, and I thought I can just go and make a hole, which I could, but it'll take a lot more work, and I was hoping that I had an actual 3-inch hole saw, but I don't. This is only a 2.5 inch, and I think that's the largest I got. Which, well, I mean, I don't know, I could probably, it's a good 1/2 inch, so, I don't know, maybe if I cut it and squeeze it in a little bit, cut some of the metal out, and then be able to, I mean, I don't care for it to be, like, completely perfect. I just wanted to be able to get into that hole and then just, well, I'm gonna have to go and this is really just pop rivet it. I could just probably go ahead and drill these out and then make it small. Well, if I do that though, then the hose won't fit. I don't know. But this is as big as I got, so I'm gonna have to go base it up that, which is fine actually in a way because I can't really put that big of a hole in there, considering that the door is there. And I don't really want to do that anyway. Where's my tape measure? No, maybe it's outside. My saw did not want to cut that. It was having a hard time. And I'm actually running that saw off of my solar system. But yeah, I mean, it did not want to cut that. There's something about cutting wood, and it's really easy to cut wood. I don't know, like, against the grain or with the grain. I get those two always mixed up. I'm not entirely sure, but if you're going in one direction with the wood, it goes really easy. And if you're going to go in the other direction with the wood, it's very difficult. Like, I could not have done that by hand. No, that would have killed me. And that was another thing, cutting through those knots. No, it did not want to do that either. That was a bad one. Right about here. That was, I'll show you guys. This one right here. I mean, you can tell that it went right here. It did not want to cut that at all. So, yeah. Like I said, it's not my best cutting, but I think to some degree it's doable. I think, I hope, I don't know. Guess we'll see and find out. Yeah, so I guess what I'm going to do next is attach. Wait, I cut the wrong side, didn't I? No, I didn't. Woo! Okay, so I basically went to go check to see if my cut will do the job, and I've noticed that in my ceiling there's seams, I guess that's what you call them, and well, I have to cut out little notches because otherwise it won't fit in. So these are just little notches right here and right here. So I'm going to do that real quick. So I really just want to make sure that pretty sure these screws are going to be longer, yeah, than the screws. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach these on the outside so that I can just go ahead and drill the screws in so that the screws are going to be sticking out on the inside, which won't matter because, well, that's the inside. You won't see it, and that's fine by me. So, try to find a good spot here. These brackets are designed to where the screw goes in like this, so it sinks in, but I'm going to be putting it in the screws on the opposite side, which won't sink in all the way, but I mean, it'll be good enough. It's getting late. I'm getting tired and hungry, of course. It looks like my camera is about to die. I got like about half of the battery, I think, left. So I'm gonna go and stop this video for now. There's one more thing I want to accomplish for tonight, and that is getting this painted so it can at least sit overnight and dry. I'm only concerned to paint the outside, and I figure I want to do it now so that I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. It's being as bright as it will be and hot, I don't feel like doing that too much in the heat, but I want to at least get the painting done. But I need to go take care of the camera first, so I'm going to go and take care of that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm ready to paint that piece. I'm not going to even bother trying to see if it'll fit. I think it will. If not, I have plenty more work till we do the job. I really hope I don't have to do that, because this already took a lot of work. But anyway, I'm about ready to go paint, and yeah, so you guys can watch me in paint. Not sure if I like this duct tape very much. So the reason why I'm putting duct tape in here is because this will ensure the fact that, at least for the most part, the air will stay inside of here and won't escape from the little openings that are going to be all over, probably because, you know, the wood is a little uneven or whatever. Not that it really makes that much of a difference, because it's going to go blow out everywhere anyway. But a little bit helps, I guess. And I want to get this duct tape on here before I paint it, because you know, if I paint it and the paint seeps in here, it'll just hit the duct tape, which it doesn't really bother me, but I figure that, you know, that way the paint will just sit there. So we'll an extra precaution, I guess. So this is how it'll look like. Okay, that was getting pretty bad out there. That tent is really fumigated right now. Anyway, so like I said, I'm gonna let that sit overnight, and hopefully I won't be finding any bugs on fresh paint tomorrow. But if so, well, peel them off, right? Anyway, so I'm gonna quit for tonight, and I'm gonna get back to it tomorrow morning-ish, and I just gonna clean up a little bit, and yeah, I'll continue that project tomorrow. However, I think it'll come along. I think it'll come along nicely. Thanks for watching, and again, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and smash a like. If you like what I'm doing, let me know. And also, yeah, like I said, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night. See you tomorrow.